goes the flipper of gravity, and the number 7 seeds are overturned. Or did they start right? Or were they held? Doesn't matter, they're out!
Hello everybody and welcome to Robot Wars Rematches number 14. Hope you like that intro change. I'm thinking of doing it more. Let me know below. So today, obviously, 13 Black versus Gravity, the Series 7 Heat D Round 2 matchup. And I don't know if I've showed off both of the builds, but let's do that. First up, 13 Black. You didn't see him yet. He was going to take part in the Unbeaten Cup in place of mine, but you guys voted no for that. Here he is, Doodlez recreation. He's got a good Shremek. He's got the little bar going around the bottom. He's got the 2 discs, and they spin pretty fast. He's a very deadly looking, well-built robot. And also, here's the new Gravity rebuild. I rebuilt him not long after his rematch with Dan Kia because it was very apparent that he was too slow and too narrow. It just wasn't a good build. So I widened the body, I gave him some regular Z-Tech motors. It's a really simple build on the inside, but on the outside it looks pretty good. Also, this is the first episode of this series where we're going to implement the new changes to these shorter series. If one bot wins 2-0, we're going to have a third fight with a special twist to it, regardless of who wins 2-0. And if it goes 1-1, we have a third fight. Everybody wins! Let's get into the matchups!
From Hinkley in Leicestershire, 13 Black. From Leeuwarden in Holland, Gravity. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And let the rematch between Gravity and 13 Black begin. Gravity making his way over to meet 13 Black, who waited to get those 2 horizontal discs up to speed. And early on it looks like Gravity is struggling to get under 13 Black. That's a testament to the build of Doodle. You see the extenders and angle connectors around the side. And it looks like it's providing a decent defense so far for 13 Black, who apparently hit the pit release button, and Gravity, for a second, was underneath 13 Black there. And if he were to get a flip, 13 Black has the self-righting mechanism. How well it works, only time will tell, and we're going to find out now as Gravity gets a flip. And 13 Black back on his wheels, but not for long. Gravity with 2 quick flips to take control of this fight. He's pushed 13 Black near the CPZ, currently unoccupied. And he gets another flip, Gravity. It's an impressive machine so far. And now he's cornered him and lifted him again, but 13 Black falling onto his wheels. And again, another flip from Gravity. They're really starting to add up, aren't they? I don't know if Gravity has enough strength in that flipper to get an outside of the arena flip. That might be a testament to how heavy 13 Black is. But if he can keep getting these impressive flips, look at that, then surely he's going to win this fight. And he's been dominant in the opening stages. 13 Black struggling to get shots off as well due to the angle at which that Gravity body's built at. Nearly backed into the pit there. 13 Black's got a wheel! And all of Gravity's hard work has just gone down the drain, and the fridge has just come down from the ceiling. And has it pinned Gravity? Oh, it hasn't. In fact, it took off the other wheel. Gravity is wheelless. 13 Black is on the corner of the pit. He was a little careless. Can he get out of there? Both bots are immobile at this moment. Gravity trying to tip him in without his wheels. 13 Black has escaped. Just barely. And that was a close call. He's nearly thrown away victory, but instead, he's going to claim round 1 by the skin of his teeth. Holy shit, that was a close one. Gravity was dominant once he got the flipper going. But just like that, he lost a wheel and still nearly won the fight. He lost both. That would have been an impressive feat now, wouldn't it? But it goes to 13 Black.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And round 2 begins. 13 Black barely escaping round 1 with a victory. I don't even know if it was deserved looking at the full highlights, because Gravity was in control until the wheel came off. He'll know now that if he's not careful, another wheel will be removed in this match. Certainly he won't want to bow out with a 2-0 defeat. Struggling at the moment to get under 13 Black, who's using a thwackbot technique to try and keep him at bay. I guess if it works, it works. And then he charges, gravity's underneath, and 13 Black is flipped. The first flip of the match. 13 Black, though, easily able to self-right. Gravity taking the opportunity to go hit the pit release button, and it has deployed, it is opened. Gravity getting another flip, and slowly but surely gaining a stronghold and grabbing control and momentum, just like he did in the first match. Underneath, flipping again. 13 Black self-rights again, and Gravity flips again. It's flip, self-right, repeat. This new Gravity machine really proving that he may not be the strongest flipper, but he can get a lot of flips. 13 Black just fortunate he's got the self-righting mechanism that doesn't seem to be having any problems. And again, a Gravity's underneath 13 Black as he's trying to guide him towards the drop zone. Another good little pop. 13 Black doesn't seem like he's in complete control when he's making some of these drives towards Gravity. I don't think any damage has been caused, but you never know. Both bots teetering near the arena hazards. They gotta be careful. A lot of damaging hazards in the arena. A lot of flames. The dangerous drop zone. The pit. And Gravity guiding 13 Black towards the pit. And in the pit. And he wins the second match. This time, Gravity was a little more careful, kept the wheels away from 13 Black, and once he started getting his flips, he made it count and got 13 Black into the pit. Very well done. He's really starting to impress. And we get a third fight. I feel like it's been forever since we've had one. Let's go to it.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And for the first time in a long time in this series, let round 3 begin. Both robots showcasing their abilities in the first two matchups, and there's Gravity again, who has probably been the more dominant robot in the two matches. Maybe was a bit unlucky to lose that first fight. He could have had this one. The pit has been activated, and Gravity will feel confident that he can guide 13 Black there again. Oh, and a big flip from Gravity! He does not get 13 Black over. He does that time. Incredible how many times Gravity has been able to expose the ground clearance of 13 Black and get the flip. Quite an impressive rebuild of this Dutch robot, and he's proving that here. Just wonder how he'd fare against some of the other robots that will compete in Robot Wars Reborn Cup Series 1. I think it's safe to say if he were to fight 13 Black, he could get the victory, as long as he avoids losing a wheel. The horizontal bladed robot just hasn't really been in control. But he got a good shot there on the wheel. Gravity knows he's got to be, he can get excited when he attacks, knowing he can get the flips, but he's got to be careful when exposing the wheels. And he took another shot in the midst of me saying that sentence. 13 Black trying to sidestep him and having no luck. And then this is what happens when he charges forward. Gravity trying to guide him towards the wall but couldn't. Instead opts for another powerful flip, from which 13 Black able to self-right. You can see 13 Black just trying to sidestep and he can't avoid the flipper. Another dominant display here from Gravity, and he's a minute away from a judge's decision, which will surely go in his favor. What can 13 Black do that he hasn't already tried, though? Oh, and there it is! He's got a wheel! Well, he did something different, and it worked. And now it's Gravity who's in major trouble here. Huge damage and a huge loss of control, and 13 Black's coming in to cause all kinds of damage, and there's the smoke. Is he gonna steal this one late as well? It would be mighty cruel on Gravity, but it looks like he's going to, and there's only about 10 seconds left. He doesn't want to leave it to a decision, 13 Black. He's trying to force him into the pit. But he's gonna go. Oh, he's on the corner of the pit. He's fallen in. Gravity has stolen it with 2 seconds remaining. For anyone who was upset in BattleBots Reborn Cup when Surgeon General was not counted out against Cobalt and then came back to win the fight, this is why I don't count out bots that have lost all the wheels on one side. They can still kind of control themselves, and they can still come back and win. And if they do, yeah, maybe lucky, but maybe they deserve it some of the times. And Gravity got a little bit of karma here, I think, because he was a bit unfortunate to lose the wheel. He had dominated the fight, and he does get a fortunate victory, yes. But if I counted them out, that wouldn't have been fun, right? At least I got saved from what would have been a very difficult decision, because I don't know who I would have picked. So Gravity, congratulations, you are the 2-1 winner in what has been a very exciting rematch. We haven't had one of those in a long time. And now for today's post-video question. 13 Black was clearly struggling with his Shreemech. He needed Sir Kill-A-Lot to help get him back on his wheels. If his Shreemech was working properly and he was able to quickly get back onto his wheels, you think Gravity would have been able to outlast him? Would he have still lost 13 Black? Have your say below. And if you want to see more from each recreated design, check out Robot Wars Reborn on this channel. Gravity appeared in episode 7, while 13 Black was in episode 10. And if it hasn't started yet, they are probably in Robot Wars Reborn Cup. I don't know if that's on the channel, check it out. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.
From near Bewdley in Worcestershire, Atomic 2. From West Bromwich, Birmingham, Canada. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2,